That more still needs to be done to empower black professionals in the economic sector. He was speaking at the University of Mpumalanga during the launch of the 25 Review report today. He, however, says he's proud of the role played by his government for the betterment of the lives of ordinary South Africans. SABC News reporter Abongile Dumako has been tracking that story for us, joining us on the line from Mpumalanga. Abongile, Mpumalanga, the only province without a high court. Cases were attended to in Pretoria. This is a huge step around justice as well. Just tell us about it.
Good evening, Francis. Certainly a milestone for the province of Mpumalanga under the stewardship of Premier Resilient Tipani. This is, of course, you've alluded on introduction, President Cyril Ramaphosa launching that much needed court in this province, which is seen, of course, as a beacon of hope for the thousands of people of this province who are really dependent on the justice system in as far as when their social cases are concerned. Saying that President Ramaphosa saying that he actually now is throwing the challenge right at the justice at those who work in the judiciary. You know, your justice is your lawyers and everybody else, to make it a point that justice is served, you know, to the many people who have been struggling with regards to where they're supposed to go for when they want their cases to be attended to. A lot of excitement that we saw as well, Francis, when we spoke to the locals here in Mpumalanga, saying that this is long overdue. They've been longing for a court that is going to be just on their doorstep, where they get to be able to liaise, you know, with their own, those who are sort of in the justice fraternity, to make it a point that at least the challenges that they've been facing, which includes having to travel to Pretoria when they have cases that are sitting in that court, and now are going to be a thing of the past.
And a message to the judges today from the president as well.
Standing his authority there, saying that what we've seen happening in the past is with regards to the justice system in the country, where capture seems to have sort of taken a toll. That must not really happen here. They must make it a point that they spread the services to the ordinary citizens who need them the most, not to actually put first the interest of those who are in authority, who want to cover up corruption and things like those, saying that they should be the arbiters where they actually stand for the poor, they stand for those who really need services. And actually make it a point that the services rendered actually of assistance, that gap that is between the courts and the people must be bridged, saying that he actually believes in them in the sense that this will actually take take the right direction. That will see Mpumalanga province having been the last to have a high court, but leading by an example in as far as doing things the proper way, which is in accordance to the law, which is to actually put citizens first, and not that of those that are in authority.
And in conjunction, the 25 Review report launched. Just tell us exactly what that is about and what it actually shows.
It has certainly been a long day for President Cyril Ramaphosa here in Mpumalanga. Immediately after having launched that High Court, he took to the University of Mpumalanga, where he actually launched the 25-year review report, which is a report actually that was compiled under the stewardship of former minister and the president, that is now Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, after an instruction, if you like, from President Ramaphosa to say, please, go out there, speak to the stakeholders across the country, you know, the citizens in general, even in the African continent, to get a sense of what they feel still needs to be done by the government that is leading since the dawn of democracy, or what has been done that must be improved further to make sure that the lives of the ordinary people continue to be improved. That was done. Now today he was actually launching that report, whom he says there's still a lot that they're taking from that report, looking at the fact that as well that the economy of the country, he says, is still in the hands of a few, and that actually needs to be taken care of, in the sense that black majority now must have the economy onto their hands, saying that he will push for that alongside with his led government, that at least the economy is not longer in the hands of the few. Because when that happens, many South Africans, the 51 million South Africans, will have access to all the basic services that they need, and of course they will have access to jobs and things like those. So it was really a historical day for the Mpumalanga province, as now this it's the first of its kind that is launched at this and not so old University of Mpumalanga, and of course under the leadership of the Chancellor, the Professor Thoko Iives.
All right, hopefully lots of benefit coming out of those various initiatives. Abongile Dumako, SABC reporter in Mpumalanga.